Hello there, students. Hello, 8th graders. We've been studying functions in class the 2 days that I was here with you. And remember that function is another word for pattern. It's the mathematical term for patterns and how they grow mathematically. So I've got a worksheet set up for you in Google Classroom, and it's a slide in which you can enter the data to do this. And it's 2 pages, so when you see it, you're going to see the first page. Don't forget to scroll to the second page. But there are 4 problems on it, and I'm going to do the first one with you. It looks like this. It's very similar to the larger cards we did in class, except this one is electronic for my poor students who are on distance learning and unfortunately can't be here. So when I look at this, I see steps 1, 2, and 3 of a pattern of circles that's growing. Now what I want to do is predict steps 4 and 5. If it helps you to sketch them, sketch them. But the sketches can get pretty big. So if you could just do this numerically, that's okay too. So step 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 circles in it. I'm just going to put a 7 here to remind me. The second one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what I notice is that it went up by 2. It added 2 to get to the next step. If that pattern continues, this one should go 9 plus 2, and I should see 11 circles there. Let's see if we do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it is growing by 2 every time. So if I grow 2 more, the next step would have 13. You're going to put a text box in there in your Google slide and enter the number 13. If you want to sketch it, you can, but that might be a little hard to do electronically. You'd have to get the shapes tool, draw circles, and start putting them in there. So don't worry about that if it takes too long. Or if it helps you to sketch it on scratch paper, do that. But this is the thing I'm mostly looking for. The next step would have 15 units in it, so you're going to enter a text box with the number 15. And then it says, how many tiles are in step 10? Well, we talked about different ways of getting there. One of you suggested taking step 5 and doubling it. 15 times 2 is 30. Step 5, we're halfway there, so if I double it, I get step 10. But we found out in class that doesn't always work. For example, if I double step 2, which is 9, 9 doubled doesn't give me 13. So that won't work on this one. So let's think about it. Every step I'm adding 2 more. So I could keep counting by 2s from the 15. But I'm trying to think if there's another way of doing this. I'm going to have 5 more steps. Each step will add 2 more. So I'm going to be adding 5 steps of 2 or 10 more circles to where I am already. So I'm at 15. I will add 10 more to that and get 25. And then lastly, at the bottom it says, describe the function. So on this one, I would say it's adding 2 every time. It adds 2 per step. But it started at 7. Like when you were skip counting as a young child by 2s, you went 2, 4, 6, 8. You started at 0 and went to 2. But we're starting at 7 here. So it adds 2 tiles per step starting at 7. That's how we fill that out. So you have 3 more of those to fill out, and I posted them on Google Classroom.